Yeah, we talked about just trying to, outlast. I told Jeff before the game that I think his team is, since the last time we played Pitt, they've really improved. Actually, I think both of our teams have improved, and you can just see it how close they've been in games, and again another close game with us, but they look better. So I knew they're going to try to go inside, attack off the dribble, and it was just going to be one of those games. I said, we're in a blue collar town where they're tough. And I said, so you're going to have to come. We always talk about that. We want to be that kind of team. And I thought our guys, especially early defensively, we were good. It was great to see Reece step up like that. But when guys got in foul trouble, Caden came in and he really stepped up. And that tap was amazing, that put back. And we weren't perfect. And we wobbled a little bit down the stretch. But we made enough plays, and I just thought it was a good team victory. Again, I thought we played pretty solid against Wake Forest for 35 minutes and missed a lot of close shots, but we just got to keep seeking quality and lasting longer, and that's why the message was outlast. You got to first last, and then you got to outlast them, and that was sort of the mindset, and I thought they did, and it was gritty. And again, we're not perfect, but I think guys are improving, and even some of the stat lines didn't look good. Cody got a huge rebound. Armand was out for a stretch in the second half, made a big shot. Kihei, all right, he didn't made 2 big free throws, but he was better. Jaden was better, and so it was a complete team effort. And again, I thought Reece really stood out.
Tell me a little more on Reece. Obviously, he hit the threes, which helps extend the
Yes.
defense. That makes a big difference. But he did other things too. How good was he all around tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you look at his stat line, the 8 assists, him defensively, he always gets his hands on stuff, blocked the shot at the end of the half. I thought it was pretty nice. Made just that nice pass to Armand at the end. But no, again, his ability to slash, and he's a point guard, and as he gets more comfortable, as he continues to keep improving his shot, get stronger, his best basketball's in front of him. But he's been trending in this way for the last number of games, and again, that's huge for us. We're not a prolific outside shooting team, so we can get, some of that going. It's good. In one of these games, we're going to have everyone on at the same time, and hopefully we'll be good defensively too.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, with Caden, in his limited minutes around the foul trouble, he was really good. What did you see from him? And I guess how has he handled not starting?
Yeah. Well, first, I thought he did a terrific job. That guy, Hughley is a very good player. He's so strong, and they do a very good job. Jeff, they isolate, they get it to him. And they, similar to us, they're not a team that just stretches it from 3. We both kind of feel that, so every possession matters. But, Caden, first of all, I thought, his length was good. He made a couple key blocks. And then when they went zone, he made some nice little short 8, 12-foot jumpers that were huge. I talked about the putback. But regarding, Poppy had that game against Virginia Tech, and I thought he really stepped up. And I said, Caden, look, you two are both going to play. You're kind of like a 2-headed monster. You might play at the same time. But sometimes watching from the sidelines can help guys. And just, so Poppy's played well, but keep staying after it and keep improving. And he's been working. And I thought, again, he gave us a nice lift today for sure. And, sometimes they play together too. I had one other thing I was going to say, but I lost my train of thought. So hopefully that was enough.
Jeff and then Mike.
Yeah, you mentioned their zone. Seemed like not only Caden, but other guys had a lot of success in the middle of it. Given the way your guys were shooting, did you make that a point of emphasis to try to find the little seams inside?
For sure, yeah. They really hurt us when we played them the first time. Their zone sort of stifled us. We couldn't get great looks. And we tried to really, over the holiday break before we played Syracuse, look at some things and really address some of our zone offensive stuff. Again, every zone's different. This is a little bit like Syracuse's, but try to put guys in the right spots. And I thought, the guys did a good job executing. And then, you got to obviously make the plays. But we got some good looks out of it. But they were trying to throw us off, off pace. That's what Jeff does and their team does with that. They'll play some hard-nosed man-to-man and then mix in the zone. But we were better this time, certainly, against the zone.
Tony, these two teams combined for 36 fouls. That's the most for you in an ACC game this year. How do you think your guys handled the physicality of, especially in the second half?
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. I mean, you look at Pitt; they got some strong guys. is it Guy? I want to pronounce his name right. He's long and slender, but then the rest of the guys are pretty sturdy. You can see that, and we've got some. Poppy's sturdy, Jaden's sturdy, and then Key is strong. But like you just knew, as I said, you're in Pittsburgh. My dad's, I say he was from McKees Rock, and he said Pittsburgh people are tough, and so I said you're gonna have to be ready to play a physical game, especially how we beat them last time. And I thought our guys tried to just hang in there and do a decent job. I love that we got 11 offensive rebounds. That's really important for us. So. Again, as I said, neither team is perfect, but both teams have improved, and sometimes the records don't show that. But, coaches can see genuine improvement, and that's what you have to just keep striving for, quality when you're not, a dominant team. And I think, again, both clubs are trying to do that.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's 3 road wins in your last 4 road games. Any success, any reason for success on the road, in your opinion, anything you've seen in your team in road situations?
Yeah, I mean, not the Carolina game wasn't close, and then even at home against Clemson, it wasn't close. But really, every other game we've been in, they've just gone down to the last, under the media timeout. You're just playing in there, and then it's can you make some plays and execute down the stretch enough, and that's if we're playing well. As I said, if you're playing well, you're going to be in tight games. Embrace that. That's who we are, and if we're not, there could be some problems. So. We've just, fortunately, some guys have made some plays. We've shot it well in some of those games and gotten some alternate scoring or just balanced scoring. And so that was, I think that's been a key.
Any other questions for Coach?
Yeah, John Hurley only took 1 shot inside of, I think, 10 minutes. Were you guys doing anything different to take the ball out of his hands earlier in the game?
This was early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was late. This was late in the game.
In the end, we tried to do a good job. Early, he's really good. We got him to turn it over a couple times, which was important. I think our guy, Francisco's physical too, and he did a really good job with his physicality. And then, we came at him and trapped him when we could and tried to just take away, any quality looks that he'd get. And so I think that early they did it, and then they said, okay, they're going to come at him, so we're going to spread it out and try to get other things. And I think our guys just fought sometimes to keep it out of his hands. And we don't always do that, but boy, that helped at times when the pressure was good on the guards, and then we were trying to keep it out of his hands. But again, they do a good job spreading you out and trying to get it in there. And then again, when the shots aren't going, teams sometimes you can jam him a little more, and I think that makes it challenging. And but again, much respect for him, and again I know this isn't just coach talk. When a team's improving, and Jeff's doing that, and he just has lost a lot of close games.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Coach Lowe. A couple players available.